Diamonds, I like saying diamonds. Diamonds do like expensive things. Diamonds are a rare and natural beauty, and there is a company who is growing them in a lab condition based on the same molecular structure as the real thing. Now, while traditionally diamonds are formed over billions of years, these are made in mere weeks.
Yes,
Incredible.
Yes, and Jay Grdina, the CEO of Adamas One, is here to shine bright like a diamond on the subject, but he did bring some fun things, didn't you, Jay?
I call them parting gifts.
We're always willing to accept parting gifts.
But I think if I gave all those away, it might be parting as a CEO of Adamas as well.
Well, it's wonderful to have you in studio. You know, what I really am so curious about is the process of these, because these are lab-grown diamonds. Talk to us about what this is.
Sure. So if we look at the process, I can speak for Adamas, right? So we're a U.S.-based company. Our corporate offices are in Scottsdale, Arizona. We manufacture all the diamonds in Greenville, South Carolina. We're listed on NASDAQ, trading symbols JEWL, shameless plug.
As you should, my friend.
And JEWL, it's an easy symbol to remember, JEWL. So we look at our process and how we do it. It's chemical vapor deposition, which it's called CVD process, simply. Simply put, it's turning a gas into a solid. So what we do is we have proprietary reactors. We create a plasma, which is like a miniature star or a sun. It's about 3,000 to 5,000 degrees centigrade. We infuse it with carbon-rich gas, and that gas turns into a liquid and rains down on what we call diamond seeds. They're small slivers of diamonds. They're about 7 by 7 millimeters to 15 by 15, about as thick as a postage stamp. Each one of those seeds, when the carbon rains down on it, it gives an architectural understanding and knowledge on how to grow a diamond, right? Because we all know that carbon, which is the only form of, that's what makes up a diamond. Carbon is either a lubricant or it's the hardest substance on earth, a diamond. How does it know how to do it? Well, the seeds give it the architectural understanding and knowledge of how to replicate itself up to create a diamond. And it's about a 30-day process, depending on how big of a diamond you want to go. Obviously, the longer it's in there cooking, the bigger the diamond you're going to get. Like your 10.5 carat right there. That one's a little past a 30-day grow. So in a 30-day process, each one of those diamond seeds turns into about a 6 to 9 carat rough diamond.
So here's the thing that fascinates me. They're basically the same, but there has to be some clear differences between like a naturally mined diamond and a lab-created diamond. What are the main differences?
Sure, there's definitely main differences. Okay. The main difference is one comes out of the earth and one comes out of a laboratory. That's it.
That's incredible.
Chemically, physically, optically identical. We do the same grading scales. Everyone's heard of the 4C. De Beers did a great job of advertising and marketing the 4Cs, so it gives the public awareness and knowledge. We do the same grading, GIA certification for our stones. All these are GIA certified that she's wearing right now. So the same criteria and basic formulations that a mine diamond has, we have. So some differences as well as we're very eco-friendly. When it comes to Adamas, we have almost no carbon footprint. Even though we draw a lot of power to generate and build the diamonds, we have a nuclear power source in Greenville, South Carolina, so we have almost no carbon footprint. We recirculate our water within our facility, so we don't even burn 18 gallons a year. So our whole as Adamas, we want to be the elite of the lab-grown diamond industry, and for us, we have to set the tone and the pace and the standards that everybody else has to follow. So you're never going to come into our factory and see a 12-year-old with an AK-47 in their head. Maybe at my house when grades come out, that's a possibility. But when you talk about it, so you look at the atrocities and stuff around mine diamonds, and our goal is to bring people into the fold to buy jewelry and diamond goods that traditionally may be going, I don't want to do it because of eco issues or the social issues. So we give them an alternative to come in, to go into Zales, K-Jewelers, wherever their jewelry store, Tiffany's, and Tiffany's now selling lab-grown diamonds as well, which was a big deal. So now they can come in and have an alternative, and when they leave, they feel good about their purchase, right? Because whatever their stance was oh, the eco, social, like I said, that's alleviated.
Right.
And that's one of the great things about lab grown.
Now, Jay, we've seen some of these pieces that are pretty classic, right? The necklace, the rings. What are some other things that Adamas has?
So this is all from our El Jolie jewelry line. So eljolie.com. So we launched this direct to consumer. So it's the first high-end luxury jewelry brand in lab grown diamonds, especially from a US-based company. So we launched this end of Q1, Q2 of this year. We'll launch the website. Full influencer programs around it as well. So we did a lot of the traditional pieces. So you'll look at, like you're wearing one of our graduated necklaces. It was probably one of my favorite pieces. Then we did the eternity bands, like you're wearing different rings for, solitaire rings, for engagement rings, tennis bracelets, tennis rings. And then we have some signature rings like our gypsy ring. And we're starting to introduce more and more into the fold. Right now we've got about 200 different items that we're launching with, and then we'll start partnering up with different designers, and we'll collaborate, and then we'll really have fun.
This is really fascinating. I mean, the whole thing is great and really interesting, and also the ethical thing, like you said, like, you know, the way diamonds are mined and the things that surround that. This is wonderful, and they're just absolutely incredible to look at. To learn more of yourself, head over to their website right now. That's on your screen, adamas1.com.